Apple Gift Card is a practical gift that unlocks a world of entertainment and fun. You can send it via email or give a physical card to your loved ones. Your friends and family can spend it on their favorite Apple services, including Apple subscriptions. Apple Gift Card can be used to buy all things Apple. Products, accessories, apps, games, movies, TV shows, iCloud Plus, and more. Visit apple.com for details and to send Apple Gift Cards to your friends and family this holiday season.
The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
This episode is brought to you by Columbia Sportswear. It's snowing again, and that wind chill is killer. But you're not worried about that because you shop the Omni Heat Infinity Collection. It's warmth perfected with tiny gold dots that reflect your body heat inside and protect you from the cold outside. No snow or chilly temps can stop you now. Go out anyway. Shop the Omni Heat Infinity Collection now at Columbia.com/infinity.
Hello and welcome to the Paddock and the Pavilion with Stephen Wallace. In each show, Stephen will interview someone connected to the world of horse racing or cricket.
This week is the July Festival at Newmarket's July course, with Ladies' Day being the first day's highlight. In today's podcast, I chatted to Newmarket residents Cheryl Scotland-Wigg and her mum Sandra Scotland, who will not be there in person, but will be enjoying the race day experience at home for the third year in a row, still dressing up with the added benefit of the hot tub after the races. Hello, Cheryl and Sandra. Delighted to speak to you ahead of Newmarket's July Festival. Welcome to you both.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Well, you've both been going to Ladies' Day at the July course for many years, but now you have your own special festival day at home. Why the change?
Well, 2 years ago, in 2020, my husband died and lockdown came in. Unfortunately, so did my anxieties. And there was no live racing taking place at that time anyway, not that was open to the public. But not wanting to miss out, and because we did love Ladies' Day and getting pushed up, Cheryl decided that we would do Ladies' Day at home. It was a bit of a, revelation to me. And I thought, However, we still put on our bets and watched the races on the telly. And importantly, we all got dressed up posh and put our hats and things on as we would have done, going to the normal races. And we usually had a few winners, and that would pay for Chinese at night. Always had our family meal at night, our Chinese meal. We decided then that would be the best thing to do. And we've been doing that for the past 2 years. And
so how many years had you been going before to the Ladies' Day?
Well, we moved here in 2010, so we'd been going all that time.
Yeah.
Quite a few years. And normally I would go and pick a dress from Martha B. Then we would go and get the posh hats. And then we would plan everything, down to what we were going to wear, what we were going to do, just everything. And we'd been going for a number of years.
So deciding to do it at home, it was Cheryl's idea. It was just another excuse for Cheryl to dress up, wasn't it?
Yes, I love dressing up. And I think the thing was, every year our confidence grew. So the hats got bigger, the outfits got better, probably a lot more expensive. It was a case of what hat could I get that could outdo the hat I wore the year before.
And when did your plans then start for 2020 to do, Ladies' Day at home?
I think just because we couldn't do it, and I thought every year I'd always book Ladies' Day off, just because it was me. I'd book all my other holidays, and then straight away that year before I would just automatically book the following year's Ladies' Day. I would look it up, find out what day it was on, and I'd get it booked. And I suppose because it was already booked off, before COVID and everything came along, I thought, well, I've still got the day off. Why don't we still do Ladies' Day? Because they were doing it behind closed doors, it was still on, but we just couldn't go. So we're still able to go to the bookies with our masks on. And we've got a telly rigged up outside in the garden, so we were able to watch it. We didn't the first year, actually, because it was raining. So we done it kind of in the conservatory. Yeah, so that was kind of how it started.
So when do you start getting your dresses? I know one year you did it, and when you actually went to the race course, you actually bought the dress, and it was like a sort of trial run ahead of a wedding, wasn't it?
Yeah, or I think I was going to a wedding in Lincoln, and I had a fascinator that was pink and lime green, and I was like, I've got to have that. That is mine. Do not let anybody else have it. I'd hired it from Racing Hat Hire, and I really wanted to wear it, but I didn't really know what kind of dress I was going to wear with it. And I thought, I've got to kind of wear lime green, really, because I'd done pink a few years. So because I was going to this wedding in Lincolnshire, there's a shop called Red Carpet Ready, and you have to book an appointment in this shop. So I rang them up, made the appointment, and it was right near this place where we were going to the wedding, sort of near Sleaford kind of thing. So I incorporated going to this shop and having this appointment with the wedding that I was going to, and I found the perfect dress. So it was great. It was a quite expensive dress, but it was a dress that I just had to have because it matched perfectly. So, yeah.
So how much trouble do the two of you then go to getting ready for, racing at home now?
It's still the same trouble, but maybe not quite as big. My mum has a few big tubs in her house that is just full of fascinators and hats and things. So there's an array of different colours, sizes, shapes and styles that we could choose from. So I'd already bought a few dresses this time, thinking, well, I could wear that, or I might even wear this. Then going to another shop, and I went into TK Maxx last Sunday when I was working at the museum, and saw yet another dress that was a totally complete different colour, different style, and went, oh, I love that. I've got to have that for Ladies' Day. So the few other ones I'd already chosen are now back in the cupboard, in the wardrobe. And I try and think, I've got a few dresses that I've already got in the wardrobe. I've maybe only ever worn once before. Let's just wear that, because you're only going to be at home. But we do like to take photos and things like that and put them on social media and stuff. So you kind of want people to see something that you haven't already wore. So I had already bought a few, or had a few in my wardrobe, and now I've gone and bought yet another one. Needed a fascinator to go with it. Scrolled all on the internet to find a colour. Went to my mum's and found the right thing there. So, yeah, perfect. I don't know about Mum. What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as a man, there's never this trouble when you go to the races. You just put your suit on, and as for the podcast, obviously other dressmakers and shops are available. And Cheryl does shop around at many different shops, and to let listeners know, Cheryl also works part-time at the National Horse Racing Museum in Newmarket. So, Sandra, Cheryl does go to a lot of trouble, I'm sure you do as well, getting ready for the big day.
Yeah, well, I used to, my husband used to give me birthday money in May, and then that would be my excuse to go down to Martha D on the high street and shop locally. And I used to find, really nice dresses there to suit the occasion. So that was back in May. So that was the start of it. Then you had to find a hat, shoes, everything that had to go with this dress. Or alternatively, we would see a hat and then you'd have to get a dress to match it. So we didn't always go with the dress first. Sometimes the hat came first, because we did see one. I did see one in one of the hat shops, and I mean, I've got to have that hat, and I don't care, what else happens. The dress has got to fit the hat. So yeah, that's what we did. Takes a lot of sorting out, and a lot of planning.
I've gone around many other places, like on holiday and stuff, like you say, in the May holiday, where I've had a dress and a hat and I've needed shoes to go with it, and I've not been able to. So I've gone, I'll take the dress or a bit of the material or something with the colour on and just take it with me anywhere to match it up with a pair of shoes. I've got really awkward feet and small sizes, so it's so difficult to get shoes. It is a nightmare, to be honest, Stephen. It is so much easier if you're a man. But at the end of the day, when you put it all together and you think, oh, that looks nice, I feel lovely.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing the photos as well. And you also do food for the day as well, don't you?
Yeah. Usually get put on a little buffet. And of course, M&S, where I also BP, where I work, do a great variety of lovely foods for such an occasion. It's good.
And other food shops are available, Cheryl.
They are.
Yeah. So you turn the front room into a hospitality area as well, don't you?
Well, yeah, that was the first year. Last year was different because I'd entered a competition to win hot tub hire for a week. So when I'd won it and they asked me what week would I like it, I thought, well, might as well have it for Ladies' Day and incorporate that into our day of racing as well. So I then had to get the right swimming costume to wear with the headpiece and everything else to wear in the hot tub. So that was another thing I had to buy.
There's not many people who think about when they're going to watch the races, they've got to worry about their swimming costume.
Exactly, you see. So it was far more relaxed. We were able to do our racing, do all that bit first, then get in the hot tub at the end. But yeah, this year, because it was good fun. I've hired the hot tub again. I have to pay for it this time, though, sadly. Didn't win it in a competition. But we thought it was really quite nice. It was nice to have. So, yeah, we're doing that again this year.
So when's the hot tub arriving?
Tuesday the 5th, yeah.
So a couple of days before the Ladies' Day.
It needs an it needs a day and a night kind of thing to warm up. So it's the right temperature then for Thursday.
You must be the only ladies across the world who are going to watch Ladies' Day and after racing on Ladies' Day, are going to go into a hot tub.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we won't be hobbling back to the car, waiting in a big long queue of traffic. We'll just be getting in the hot tub. That'll be lovely.
And on the day, Cheryl and Sandra, you also decorate the front room, don't you, to make it feel like you're at the races?
Yeah. We get also as many different horsey things as we can. Like last year we had some horses bunting. We had with race horses on it. There's a tablecloth that I've got that's got the horses sort of racing along the front. We had little cake toppers as well the first year that had little lady posh hats on it and things. And we had silks and we've got a set of silks and some breeches that have been signed. That I dug out first year as well and had them hanging up and and I had one of those flower walls like you have at the Style Awards and things. They have all those proper flower walls they take pictures with, so I've got one of them, which kind of is quite nice to sit in front of or stand in front of and take a picture with. So we do go all out and decorate as best we can.
So what is the schedule on the day on the Ladies' Day this year, which is Thursday, July the 7th?
Yeah. So, I mean, I usually drop the children off at school, sort of the back of 8. And then my hair appointment, I'll still have my hair done. I still have it put up and curled and styled as I normally would. I would normally have my makeup done professionally too, but as I'm just at home, I'll do that myself. I think last year I picked you up, I think, and then we went down to the bookies. So we'd already picked our horses the night before. went into the local bookmakers, which for my mum the first year was really hard. She was just wanting to get out again because she hadn't been out the house very much. So it's, no, this will be good for you. Let's just quickly nip in and out again. So that was good. So we put our bets on. Last year was a bit better, wasn't it? And then this year will hopefully be even easier to go in and out. And then I'd also gone to my work at BP and got my racing post, and then gone up the gallops. I took a bit of footage of the horses on the gallops so I could say I had seen a real life racehorse on Ladies' Day rather than just watching it on the telly. Also, Tom Marquand, he came out of the garage last year while I was sitting there in my car, and I got a picture with him. I got his picture. So I also did manage to see a jockey as well. But yeah, so then we do the hair, we come back. By then it's getting late, and get our dresses on, and then it's usually time to put the telly on and see the first race.
Yeah, well, the first race this year is at 1:20. So what time will you sort of start getting ready and sort of move downstairs to the VIP enclosure?
Oh, probably 1 o'clock-ish, something like that. Yeah. Get the fizz open and have a little drink. When we normally go up the race course, we wouldn't normally have a lot to drink. We wouldn't really eat anything. We'd save ourselves for the Chinese later on. We always really enjoyed looking at the horses going around the parade ring, and then putting our bets on, then going and watching the race, then milling around and, looking at all the ladies all dressed up and everything. But of course, it's not quite the same when you're just in your back garden, of being able to go and see the horses around the parade ring and thing. You can, but it's not the same thing. So, yeah. So,
but it means we can eat and drink more while we're here because we don't have to worry.
We're more relaxed.
We're more relaxed. Yeah. We do get a bit tense, but but last year, because of the hot tub, there was like the ordinary everyday outfit that you went to the bookies in, the posh outfit with a posh hat, to begin with. And then you had to find a posh swimsuit.
Yeah.
And I'm a larger lady, although I'm small in size. So you have to get the right thing if you're having your photograph taken. So 2 or 3 had to be bought just to choose the right one.
Yeah.
So a lot does go into it.
And are the style awards that you're like at the racecourse? There's style awards. Do you have an award for the best dressed lady in the house?
Well,
that would need to be Cheryl anyway.
Well, I think we probably all win that award, because we all do well, and yeah.
And do you have any guests as well? Is there any guests allowed in as well?
I was just about to say it. So last year, my friend Angie, who from the museum, she joined us and is hopefully joining us again this year. And also my sister-in-law Claire, she lives in Stowmarket, so she's a nurse, and I said to her a few weeks ago, as she has that day off, would she like to join us for Ladies' Day at home? And she said, yeah, that would be lovely. So she's going to come over that morning as well, after her kids have sort of gone off to school, and then she's going to spend the day and the night with us also, which will be lovely.
So will the two guests be dressing up as well?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're not allowed in. They're not allowed in their jeans, are they?
No, definitely not.
And it's the Moët and Chandon Newmarket July Festival. Is the champagne and fizz available?
Yes. Yeah. Plenty available. Yeah. Even in the hot tub bit.
You must both be really looking forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's what we look forward to all year, really. It's what we always used to look forward to all year was, Ladies' Day, and like you say, picking the outfits and getting ready for it. So, yeah.
And my husband used to pick my horses for me. And then I'd put these ones on, and then I would pick some myself. And but his didn't always win. But my between the two of us, we used to get some winners. And as I say, I used to put the Chinese money behind my purse, so we would have Chinese food at night.
Yeah.
So it would be nice.
That's good.
Well, hopefully on the day you're both back a few winners. Where do you get your tips from?
I tend to just look at the colours of the silks or the name of the horse.
The jockey.
Or the jockey. Yeah, it depends. If there's anything that's kind of Scottish, looks Scottish, sounds Scottish, then I'd probably back one of them. But yeah, I don't always just go for like what the favourite is or anything like that, really.
Well, thank you both for joining me on the Paddock and the Pavilion. It's certainly a novel idea. And Sandra, do you feel a lot better to do this sort of thing at home after all we've been through in the last 2 or 3 years?
Yes, Cheryl never lets me weary. She has looked after me over the past couple of years. So have my sons, but Cheryl's been the one that's, guided me along and said, you'll be fine, we'll just do a little bit at a time. And as she said, the first year I was a nervous wreck and, shaking going into the bookies and things. But it's gotten slightly easier to go out and about now, and I'm okay coming over here. So, and she does make it so that I'm made very welcome and relaxed. Yeah. So yeah, but we're hoping to go next year. Maybe we'll try and do it next year in person.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Well, I hope you both have a fantastic day.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing the photos. I've got some of last year's photos that I can put on our social media pages, but look forward to seeing the ones for 2022. Thank you both again for being on the show, and hope you back a few winners on Thursday, the 7th of July at the Newmarket July Festival.
Thank you very much, Stephen. It's been a pleasure chatting with you.
Yeah, it has.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to The Paddock and the Pavilion. You can download the show on Apple Podcasts,
Amazon Music,
SoundCloud, Stitcher and Spotify.
Follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram at The Pad and Pav. Don't forget, if you like the show, please do leave us a rating and review.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
For Mervis Diamond Importers, I'm Ronnie Mervis. Once again, Mervis sets the standard for jewelry. You've got to see our new collection. Straight row diamond tennis bracelets remain a favorite. They're simple and elegant. Our neck pieces are so sexy, they're almost illegal. Imagine a perfect diamond, suspended from a delicate gold chain, resting securely in the small of her throat. What a beautiful, sensuous gift. Our magnificent diamond bands will melt her heart. The Mervis diamonds are ferociously brilliant. They seem to leap out at you. The designs are daring and rare. You'll find them at one place only, Mervis. And as for earrings, Mervis proudly shows the newest diamond ear studs, dangles, hoops, and anything else you can imagine. When you really love her, show it with Mervis Diamond Jewelry, the best there is. 2 philosophies unite everything at Mervis. The finest quality and legendary Mervis value. The prices are almost too good to be true. Come see for yourself. She'll thank you forever. Mervis Diamond Importers. Financing is available. Go to mervisdiamond.com. Again, that's mervisdiamond.com or call 1-800-PER-LOVE.